So thankful this morning. There's not a situation that we're going to face in our life that prayer can't change. You know, I think that one of the biggest gifts that God gave us I was thinking this morning during Sunday school, and just this morning on my drive here, I actually had to follow the guys up here. I had a meeting that I had to attend this morning early at work, and I was driving up here and praying and thinking about what we were going to sing today and what God would have us do. And He reminded me that one of the greatest gifts that He gave us, besides when He saved us, was that we have an open line of communication with Him. I was thinking, you know, if we were Catholic and we had to go through a priest to talk to him, you know, at the midnight hour when your baby's sick or when your loved one's in need, when you need to go to him, so thankful that we don't have to go through someone else to get to him, but He gave us open communication with Him. You know, I don't know what you may be facing this morning. For some reason, my heart just feels like that there's some people here that need encouragement this morning. You know, I don't know your life, and you don't know mine. I think so many times as Christians, we just take it for granted when we come into church with our brothers and sisters in Christ that everything's okay, because we all we know the church face that we put on. We go and church is good, but sometimes inwardly we may be hurting. And I want you to know, just because we're standing on this stage singing to you this morning doesn't mean that we're exempt from anything. We're just real people. I don't do this a lot, but for some reason I feel like God's wanting me to share some of my testimony this morning. You know, I don't have the testimony of a drug addict or an alcoholic. I've been raised in church all my life. Church is all I've ever known. But when I was born, my parents were both very much addicted to drugs and alcohol. God made a way out for me through my grandparents. Was taken to church every time the doors were open. Some of my earliest childhood memories of being in church was sitting beside my mama on a piano bench while she was playing the piano for the congregation. My papa leading the singing. And then them as a family and with one of my aunts, they actually went around and singing. So I can remember getting off the bus days at school, going straight, taking my homework with me in the back seat of a car, going somewhere to a revival to sing or being in church. So I've always been in church. That's all I've ever known. And so when I was 12 years old, I lost my father. He had a massive heart attack. And I found myself knowing all the right answers of what I was supposed to feel. Somebody would come up to me, "Are you doing okay?" And I think sometimes it's real easy if we've been in church a while, we say, "Yeah, God's good. He's given us peace." And I'm not trying to downplay that, because He does. I don't know what we would do without His peace that He gives us. But still in that moment, when the rubber hits the road, so to speak, I think sometimes it's real easy not to feel all the things that you're saying. And that's how I was. I was hurting inside. And I found myself approaching God on the merits of my flesh. But, you know, God, I've sung for you all my life. That's all I know to do is sing. All I know to do is tell people how much you love them. And right now I feel like I'm forsaken. You know, it's a real thing to feel that way. And almost I felt bad for even feeling that way for a while. And God had to show me that we can question His ways, but we can't question His authority. You know, there may be times that we don't understand what we're going through, but God has perfect timing. When I was 15, to tell you a little bit more, when I was 15, I lost my grandfather. And I found myself at that point, I was in a place where I was singing every weekend. I actually was privileged to leave high school when I was 16 and went on the road singing full time. Found myself doing all the right things for all the wrong reasons. So I'm so thankful tonight or this morning, so thankful that God, once He takes you somewhere and once you know something, He'll bring it back to your memory. So I just want you to know tonight, or this morning, I don't know what I keep saying tonight. Well, I don't know what just happened. But I want you to know that just because we're standing here doesn't mean that we're not real people and we don't feel anything. I think so many times that it's real easy for singers or preachers to be disconnected. And I want to be open to you today. I want you to hear our heart. If we could have anything, you could take anything away from this morning, it would just be that He cares and He loves you. Don't know what you're going through, but I'm so thankful that there's power in prayer this morning. Listen to the words of this beautiful song as Eva sings.